Since your app is targeting devices which are running on API level like 17 and above, so it makes sense to use the more recent themes from Android. If you see the Android documentation, then you will see that it clearly says newer versions of Android have additional themes available to applications, and you might want to use these while running on those platforms while still being compatible with older versions. Okay, so we are going to make use of the new themes, and we are going to get rid of the V7 app compat themes. So let's see how to do that. I'll do it along with you. So first step is go to your activity class, which is generated by default, and remove these two dependencies on app compat. Now you'll see there are a lot of errors. So first thing is we are going to use activity class. Okay, this is the newer version basically. So you don't need to support the V7, and then we don't need this toolbar basically. So I'm going to get rid of this. Another thing is that you don't need this floating action bar as of now. So get rid of this also. We are trying to, simplify the code. Whatever you need, just let it be in the code base. Don't have extra stuff basically. So that's the first step. Now once you do that, then you'll basically see that you have two style XML files. One is like the default one, and one is for version 21 and above. So if your device is running on a version 21, which I believe it is, then this theme, I mean this style sheet will come into picture. Otherwise the default style sheet will come into picture. This is what Android means, that you can provide compatibility for the lower devices. So you can have a different theme for the lower devices, and when the app switches to a higher API level, then you can use something like this, like style v21. Okay, so let's change the first one, the default style XML file. So it's using app compat light. So let's get rid of this because we don't need this. So what we need is theme. We are going to change it to Android. Okay, theme Holo.Light. Now you might be wondering where does this whole thing come into picture. This is like theme um, a newer theme for the recent versions. Like I mentioned, you are running on a device which is greater than API level 17. So that's the reason we are using this. Okay, so that's the first change. As of now, we don't need these customize options. We'll use this later. And on V21, we are going to switch this to style name. Okay, so you have style name is this, and the parent is this, right? So what happens is you have this resources file, right? So okay, so for the V21, I just added the same um, two lines of code to V21 also, because we are going to change the theme. So it's going to change to theme material, okay, and light. So this is the theme we intend to use for API level 21 and above, and for the other ones, this will be the default theme. So let's try to run the app and see, if this reflects. If not, we'll try to debug. But yeah, the basic idea is that um, since you are not supporting the earlier devices, so it's better to go for the new themes. And plus the Android, the documentation, you can find all these pieces of code in here also. They've explained it pretty well, why you should use theme Holo.Light or the material theme, which is the more recent one. So I can see there is some problem basically. So we'll have to figure it out what's going on. So okay, theme app compat theme or descendant with the design library. So it's still checking for app compat theme. So let's see what's going on here. So you have activity main. Let's go to activity main. Okay, let's go to the text view to see what's going on. So I think the problem is that it's still using the app compat stuff here. Okay, now we don't need all this because we are not using the app bar overlay and stuff. So I'll do one thing. I'll simply change it to content main. Okay, I don't need all this stuff. And if you see the content main, why I've changed it to content main, because content main is pretty straightforward. um, I'll make it more straightforward. So we'll have a linear layout, and we'll have a hello world. Okay, so let's run the app now and see if we still see the same error. So my computer is like, my laptop is really doing pretty hard stuff right now. If you can hear the speed, the processing speed. So, okay, let's see what's going on. Oh yeah, cool. So you can see that theme has got changed. We now see a lighter theme, which is the material theme, because this is API 23. This is like API 23. So this is the material theme, and it looks pretty cool. So you can customize it further. But yeah, this is the basic idea, that use this the newer versions of the theme. So I hope you get an idea. Catch you later then.